Hello there, YouTube, and welcome back to 25 Days of Christmas. So, it's day 10, and I thought, for this one, let's give the reviews a rest again and, do a top 10, because, it's the 10th day, and I thought for this, why not do my top 10 Christmas movies? Now, before we get into it, it's all my personal opinion. If you have your own opinion, then do post down below in the comments. Before I get to that, I just want to throw in some honourable mentions to some Christmas movies that didn't quite make this list but deserve to be called out, because I like these movies too. So they are Black Christmas, the 1974 original, The Muppet Christmas Carol, Get Santa, Bad Santa, Scrooge, 1951, that's just him. Bad Mom's Christmas, Krampus, Jack Frost, the 1997 horror, Arthur Christmas, and okay, so let's not delay it any longer and let's get into this top 10. So, coming in at number 10 for me, it is Santa's Sleigh. Yes, Goldberg, the wrestler, starring as Santa, where it's a comedy horror slasher where Santa is a bearded demon, and he made a bet with a demon 1,000 years before, and eventually when the bet's over, all deals are off, and he no longer has to spread Christmas joy and becomes an evil badass killer Santa. And I love this one for the hilarity and just something to enjoy, not take seriously. Number 9 is Jingle All the Way. So in this one, Arnold Schwarzenegger plays a family man who's been letting his son down quite a bit lately, but promises to make it all up to him by getting him the Turbo Man doll, the must-have gift of the year. But he waits until the last minute, and then he spends the whole film going all over Christmas Eve looking for a Turbo Man doll. And does he find one? Well, it's a good film. It's a classic. Arnold Schwarzenegger, and Sinbad in this too. Being a crazy, guys racing to try and get a doll for their sons. Anyway, who does save their Christmas shopping until Christmas Eve? I mean, this was in an age before we had Amazon, we did have Amazon, but it was before online shopping was a thing, 1996. Okay, number 8 is The Nightmare Before Christmas. I love this film, I love it. Jack Skellington gets tired of the same holiday that is Halloween and finds Christmas Town and decides he wants to take that holiday. But after realising that he can't do Christmas, it's for Santa, he sees the error of his ways and makes things right. And this is a film that I like to watch on Halloween as well as Christmas. In fact, I feel the first act takes place in Halloween, the middle act, between, so like November time, so I watch it even then, and then the final act at Christmas time. So I feel like it's both a Halloween and a Christmas movie, but mainly a Christmas movie. But I still think it's a good Halloween film too. Next at number 7, it is National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. When Clark Griswold sets his mind to something, he does, and that's what he does in this film, trying to create the perfect family Christmas, but tries too hard and it all becomes a disaster. But in the end, he just realises that all Christmas should have is just the family, some love and care, and just being with those, all around you. This is also the only one in the franchise where they don't actually go anywhere, they actually stay at home. And it's funny and quotable. And number 6 is Scrooge. Yeah, Bill Murray plays this TV executive that wants to broadcast a live on-screen adaptation of A Christmas Carol and is in it for the money. But, eventually he gets visited by free spirits like Scrooge did, so he gets Scrooged, hence the film's title. And we get a comedic journey along the way to the past, present and future. And yeah, I enjoyed this sort of. It was sort of like a modern take on A Christmas Carol at that time. I mean, we've had another modern take since then with Ross Kemp, but this one, I enjoyed this one. Next, at number 5, it is A Christmas Carol 2009. So, again, Disney's adaptation on A Christmas Carol. This was their third adaptation on A Christmas Carol. See, Disney did Mickey Mouse as A Christmas Carol, then they did the Muppet Christmas Carol, and then this third take they did was all computer animation, Jim Carrey, Bob Hoskins, Colin Firth. It was a fun adventure one, and I really enjoyed it as well. I loved how, Jim Carrey captured the essence of Scrooge, and yeah, it was a fun one, and I watch this every year, or at least try to make the effort to watch it every year. And in fact, I might even watch it this year because it's on Disney Plus. Next is a very controversial pick, but people say it's not a Christmas film. I say it is a Christmas film. One thing you can't deny is that it takes place on Christmas Eve, and that is Die Hard. Yeah, Die Hard. Die Hard is a Christmas film, okay? And even if you say it isn't, it is a Christmas film, because as I said, it takes place on Christmas Eve. John McClane makes a quote saying, "Ho, ho, ho, I have a machine gun now." We have Let It Snow in the soundtrack. I like to count it as a Christmas movie, or consider it a Christmas movie, or at least a Christmas movie set on Christmas. Look, to me it's a Christmas film, okay? If you don't think it is, then fine, that's your opinion, but to me it's Christmas. Please don't go flooding my comments with arguments about that. So, next one, number 3, is The Santa Claus, 1994. So, in this one, we all know Scott Kelvin, Christmas Eve, he startles Santa when he falls off the roof and disappears. Then he puts on the suit and becomes Santa. And then his son is the only one who believes in him, his son Charlie, and then eventually he learns that he is Santa, and he, is the Santa Claus now. This is a Disney classic with Tim Allen. Christmas fun, Christmas comedy. I watch this every year. Me and my sister, we loved it to death. It's a fun, festive film, and yeah, I love the sequels as well, but the first one to me is one of the best. At number 3, it is Elf. Yes, Elf. Will Ferrell as Buddy. This film to me is hilarious. I love how he's like a 40-odd-year-old man with the mind of a child, and the stuff he does in this film is just hilarious. How he is unaware of the whole the Santa's Grotto thing works, and how he just, it's a crazy fun family movie. And I saw this 4 times when it came out in cinemas, and I watch it every year. I've never grown tired of it. I've never grown tired, and I still enjoy it now. Yes, Elf. Yeah, so we're ready for my number 1 pick now. Number 1. Now, I love the sequel just as much, but I thought I need to, if there's films that have sequels, I thought I got to do at least one. I got to do one movie per franchise, and my number 1 pick, it is obvious, is Home Alone. Home Alone! I watch it every year, without fail. I enjoy it. I've never grown tired of watching it, as I said. Kevin gets left home alone when his parents and his whole family leave in a hurry to Paris, and I loved it since I was a little kid, and I still love it now. And 30 years old, it's just, aged brilliantly for me, and I love it. Home Alone is my number 1 pick. So, there you are. Do you have your own number 1 pick? Or, in fact, no, do you have your own top 10 Christmas movies? Let me know down in the comments below, and if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share with your friends. Feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. All of my social media links are down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. I've been Random Ross. This has been 25 Days of Christmas, and this has been day 10. So yeah, now I guess the other thing to do is Stephen Carroll to see us out. So Stephen, you do your bit, and until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends, goodbye. Top 10 Christmas movies. That's a good list. That's a good list. I love Home Alone as well. It's a great funny film. I love that Miracle on 34th Street and all. And Santa Claus the movie. They're my favourite ones. I can't be asked to bloody rank them all in the back bloody list or whatever, because this video might go on longer than it already has done. But yeah, I love Christmas movies. Anyway, let's have a Christmas joke, because I've been lacking on that. Right, so let's see. Christmassy joke. These bloody floorboards creaking. Right, Christmas joke time. Let's think of some. Oh, here's one for you. How'd you make a snowman angry? You kick it in the snowballs. I hope you get that. Alright then, well, I'll see you later. Ta-ra.